Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Minty, and this is episode 43 of the Battleship Brawl Season 5 tournament. In this episode, we've got the Demonitizer, which is, I believe, is its last match, going up against the USS New Mexico. Let's go ahead and get the camera in position, and away we go. Ships volleying away at each other. The Demonitizer taking a decent hit. Oh, that's a dangerous spot to get hit at that low in the hull. So again, that APS gun plinking away. Can't tell how it's doing, if at all. Those cram cannons probably did decent though. Oh, that's a lot less damage than I was expecting. Wow. Oh, never mind. I saw there's like a glass beam here or something. I guess those are there to help the barrels keep from falling off as easily. But I saw that and I thought that was like a barrel underneath the water, and I was like, is the New Mexico sinking already? But nope, it's fine. Let's go check on the Demonitizer. Demonitizer's at 89.5% health. New Mexico at 91.7, so this is a quite close match so far. Demonitizer has lost one of its guns here. Both barrels are disabled. Man, it seems like the New Mexico is just having a great time hitting really low on the Demonitizer. And those low shots are pretty dangerous. Can't see. Explosions in my face. That APS gun is just, it wants to be, you know, relevant so bad, and it's just not really. The New Mexico is out of material, so any damage it takes from here on out will be permanent. Demonitizer does not have a lot of materials left either, but it also didn't start with much. New Mexico started with almost twice as much. Oh, that shell managed to pass all the way through without actually hitting anything. That's a pretty impressive shot. Demonitizer not doing so hot though, down to 72.8% health. It's down a couple of barrels. Seems like pretty much every turret except this one in the rear here has at least one barrel disabled on it. Wait, is there only two on this one? I thought there was three. Okay, no, this one's fine too. As once again I take an explosion to the face. Ooh, yep, that just blew off a big old chunk of the superstructure. I wonder, is the APS gun down here damaged and disabled, or is it just on a reload cycle? on occasion, so it might just be a reload cycle. The problem is, by the time it reloads, the Demonitizer might be sunk. Because it is in pretty bad shape. New Mexico is not doing great either. Oh. By not doing great, I mean none of its weapons are aiming anymore. I wonder if, like, the AI controlling them has been disabled, or what? But yeah, all 4 turrets on the New Mexico are no longer aiming. She's also listing pretty bad. Oh, I think she might be going down. She's at least going over. If she gets much lower, she's probably going to start getting an 80% sinking countdown. Yep, there it is. There we go. That's the end of the round 1 with the New Mexico being sunk by the Demonitizer, which has 67.9% HP, 0.9% HP remaining. Go ahead and get things set back up. Is that your opinion, Allie? Huh? Silly dog. Anyway, here we go. Round 2 underway. But yeah, when we first moved into this new apartment, the one next to ours, the people moved out of it like within the first few weeks that we moved in, and then recently some new people have moved in, and so now every time she hears them moving about, either next door or out in front, she barks at them. Hey, it's my place, people. Stay out. Silly protective doggo. Anyway, with this starting off not going so well for the Demonitizer, down to 92.6% HP, while New Mexico's still at 98. Demonitizer proved to be a little bit more resilient in round 1. It got to a bit lower HP level and still managed to stay afloat while the New Mexico sank. Granted, the New Mexico may have actually been able to sink the Demonitizer before it went down if it hadn't lost all of its guns, so we will just have to see. Tired. We'll just have to see whether that was just luck in the first round. How did it blow out? Did it go in? Oh, okay. It went in through the deck, and I was like, how did it blow out the far side? So taking a few more hits, but she's still at 93% while the Demonitizer is at 80. failsafe, preventing the gun from the APS gun here from firing. Ooh, Demonitizer listing heavily. Oh, just look at how much ship is missing here. There used to be, there used to be more boat here. Now there's just open ocean. Jeez. This is not looking good for the Demonitizer right now. Uh-oh. Looks like she might be going down. Oh, she's coming back up a bit. She does still have materials. But not the greatest of repair rates. I think that the Demonitizer's in a bit of trouble here. If she doesn't get, the New Mexico's guns offline, the Demonitizer's going to be in serious trouble here very shortly. Looks like one turret has been knocked offline. The other three are still plugging away. Oh, New Mexico has gone dead in the water. Man, there used to be a whole bunch of ship here too, but now there's just a big old hole. Both sides just slugging each other. Oh, that was an over-penetration. Uh-oh, New Mexico's rolling over. Demonitizer is barely above the water herself. Oh, and that's an 80% in sinking Demonitizer. These last few shells go in. And the New Mexico is wounded, but alive and floating. Barely. Kinda, sorta. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and... Well, actually, hold on. Before I restart, I need 72.1% for the New Mexico there. And here we go. Round 3 underway. Third and final round, and I believe the last time we're going to see the Demonitizer fighting. Oh. Whoa, did anybody else see that? Like this turret sort of flashed like invisible or something for a second. That was weird. And now it's disabled. check in on the New Mexico, who has a fairly commanding lead at the moment. %, to 88%. 10% lead is quite significant for only being. Excuse me, man, I'm tired. For only being a minute 20 seconds into the match, you know, a 10% HP lead is quite a bit. But part of that is due to the New Mexico's very high repair rate. It's already burned through the almost 10,000 materials it gets for repairs. And see, now that that gap is already closing. And it's kind of cool that like both sides of this got blown out by that one shell. Oh, APS aimed at superstructure. It'll actually do some damage there. Not so much on the armor belt. Not really going to do a whole lot. Demonitizer at 80% HP, and wow, again, just massive hole. APS gun has once again gone silent. It's that time of the match. It's reloading. Yeah, but with both of these rear turrets disabled, the New Mexico is widening that HP gap again. Demonitizer's not going to be able to take much more, particularly if it gets hit in the rear here, because the stern of the ship is currently not flooded. But if that were to change, I think it'd be bad news for the Demonitizer. But the New Mexico is dead in the water, not doing so great itself. Oh, it is out of guns again. Excuse me. All the Demonitizer has to do is not sink and just keep plugging away. Though I'm not sure 69.7 is better than it did in round 1. I forget exactly what it was. Let's look, I'm curious. 67.9, so it is slightly better. Fairly evenly matched, but the Demonitizer does look like it is going to come out on top. has to do is, you know, not roll over and sink. Which, if it hasn't done it yet, it probably won't, because it's not going to be taking any more damage. It's still stable now, then it'll still be stable. When things finish. Okay, with the New Mexico rolling over like that, and giving that APS gun shots at its deck, it might actually be able to do damage to the deck. But doesn't matter, because the New Mexico has pretty much capsized and is getting an 80% sinking despawn, so game over. That is the end of this match. The 69.7 for the Demonitizer. And that's actually kind of interesting. The Demonitizer technically won the fight, but the New Mexico scored more points. That's not something I expected to see. But anyway, thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you go ahead and check out the Discord to do the voting thing for the Demonitizer, unless I'm mistaken and it's not. It's actually its last battle. But anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.